You and I had some fun text combos. Because no matter where you were in New York this weekend, let's all admit it. Everyone wants to pretend like they're too cool. Every spot we went to, every person I talked to, yo, so what's up? You going to the Apollo later? Every single place I went, that was the comment.
So Drake had his 2 shows at the legendary Apollo Theater in Harlem this past weekend, and it seems like everybody was there but me
and myself
and yourself.
Also, when there was 2 people in those scenarios, the one person that was honest and was like, I mean, I would like to go, but I don't have a ticket or I don't have no way. Mm-hmm. Then there was the person. This was more, especially like kind regards. Man, I don't want to go to that shit. Like, I could if I want to, but it's going to be crazy. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
I could if I want to.
You want to go, bro. You just can't.
I wanted to go, but at the same time, I kind of didn't want to go. I didn't want to go because I knew that, well, I wanted to go because, first of all, it's the Apollo Theater and it's Drake. The biggest artist, arguably, in music, performing at the Apollo Theater is a legendary night. But I didn't feel like dealing with the hoopla and all the shit that was going on. Yeah, I just didn't feel like dealing with that. And then I saw like some videos from the first night. The police presence out there, the line was crazy. I said, "Oh no. Once I see that, I'm turned off. I'll just listen to the music myself."
So I wanted to go, admittedly. Not enough to ask anyone just because of male pride and ego. But I wasn't like upset that I wasn't going until we were out on, what was it? Saturday was the first show or Friday?
Saturday. We were in the studio, right?
And Julian showed me a video of the intro when he came out to Over My Dead Body. And I can't lie, I did get a little upset. It's like, fuck. I would have waited in that line.
But we knew that this was a B-sides, it would be a heavier B-sides event because it was as far as Drake is concerned, this was an intimate venue. So we knew that it would be some of our favorite B-side songs. So yeah, when I saw the clip, the stage set up, him in the bedroom with the space heater by the bed, I'm like, oh, he's tapping into that childhood. And then you hear the keys for Over My Dead Body. I'm like, wow, that's impressive to start like that.
I was thinking fire hazard for sure.
With the
those old Apollo plugs with the space heater.
Yeah,
I was nervous.
Damn,
I know what a space heater does in an old apartment.
Apollo couldn't handle the space heater.
Hell no. I mean, honestly, what building really can handle a space heater?
Yeah, as soon as you plug the space heater in and turn it on, everything shuts off, blow the circuit. Yeah, you know how it goes. But he started with Over My Dead Body. I said, okay, this is a dope. This is a good way to open an intimate venue with one of your, to me, which is a classic record, Over My Dead Body. I love that record.
Should we get into you and I's conversation the next morning, Sunday morning?
Sunday, Rory text. I said, I say Drake text me. Rory text me.
Probably both.
And he says, let me read the text because I was laughing. And,
okay, I'll start while he finds that. I'll set the stage of my morning.
Yeah, tell me, what were you doing when you texted me?
So Julian had only shown me the Over My Dead Body video the night before. I went to sleep, and then in the morning you check your phone and see all the other videos. Yeah. And it was like all of my favorite B-sides. Like he did fucking Karaoke, which is like a C-side. So I was like, I wasn't going to ask for tickets to the show. Call me corny. Still trying to get over my male ego and pride. It's like, I can't do it, bro. Yeah. Can't just be like, yo, what's up with the list, man? And for that to just be on record and screenshotable. And I talk on a podcast a lot. And sometimes I say less favorable things about artists. And now in my head, like, all right, they could just screenshot me and paint it like I'm begging for a fucking ticket. And I just can't do it. Even though I know Drake wouldn't do that. It's still in my head. I have issues. I go to therapy. I understand. Trust issues, if you will.
Great record.
When I say something, see what I did with the set list. No, it's understand.
So you got it.
I feel no ways about it. But sometimes I just feel jaded. I got it. This is in order.
Yeah. Know yourself. That's very key. You got to know yourself. Yeah. Got to know yourself.
So I hit Mall because I'm like, man, that set list looked great. Do you have the text messages?
Yeah, so Rory texted me. I don't know what he was doing when he texted me, but I know I was watching, forgot what game was on or getting ready to come on. I was ready to watch it. I probably was cleaning, doing something great to watch the game because it was early, about 2:00. So Rory texted me. He said, "Man, with 2 N's. You know when somebody texts
two
me
N's
with 2 N's, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
He says, man, I wish I didn't have ego, pride, laugh my ass off. That set list looked crazy last night. So I laughed. Like, I literally laughed as soon as I read it because it did look like a great show, great set list. I said, yeah, he definitely performing the right songs. I said, the crowd's unenthusiastic response to Dipset was wild, though. I thought that was a little...
I'm with you.
Like, when Cam and... First of all, when you saw the setup from 140th Street and Lenox Ave, the store, with Big L's mural, like, to me, that was just crazy fly to see that on stage in the Apollo.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
But the crowd's response when Cam and them came out, maybe you had to be in the building to feel it, but on the videos and the clips I saw, it didn't feel like they were as hype as I thought they would be to see the Dipset on stage with Drake in the Apollo Theater with the bodega and the Big L mural on stage. I just thought it would have been a bigger response from the audience.
The level of reveal too. Like I think they came out to I Really Mean It, like Dipset anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Even when those drums came in the sample, like I figured people would have been like, "Oh fuck, nothing." Then they came out and it was like nothing. Maybe that was just the balcony shit.
Who do you guys think got tickets to the show? Like,
I mean, some of the homies from Uptown was in there. I don't know how they got tickets.
You know, come on, they didn't have tickets. They know security that worked the back door to the Apollo.
I was like, wait, huh? Like, how are y'all? Because I thought that this was going to be a really tight, on the ticket list, guest list type of event. I mean, all types of, girls that I didn't expect to be in there was in there. I was just like,
well, what girls didn't you expect?
I was like, what the fuck is going? I'm in bed watching all this.
You don't think the boy has that type of reach?
Oh no, I know.
To your ladies too?
I know he has reach beyond a reachable doubt.
You know when Jordan dunks from half court in Space Jam? That's the boy's reach on the gram.
Tongue out
on the gram.
Yeah, but it was just I don't know. I thought that it would have been, I don't know. I just, certain people that I know was there that hit me, asked me if I was there. I was like, no, I'm not there. I'm not going. But let me know how it goes. But yeah, so when Dipset came out, I just thought the response would have been a little bigger than it was. But either or, back to the text message. Then Rory says it was all industry people, right? And I was like, for the most part, it was industry people, but there was some randos in there. And then Rory hits me and says, I almost gave in and hit him this morning after seeing that set list. He said, Eddin, you have to beep this part. He said, I can understand how you felt that way.
I said texting somebody. It's funny. It's fuck.
I mean, I understand him though. I understand because it's a weird, like, men have this thing, this unspoken thing where it's like, I'm just not asking another man. Like,
the list that y'all made.
Like you just can't, man. You gotta have, your nuts gotta be screwed on tight.
Man,
and if you see someone in passing and they're like, oh no, hit me if you want tickets, then I don't mind doing a follow-up. But just like a cold
call?
Just you.
Let me ask you.
I know the list be crazy sometimes, but like if you got the space for it.
No. So look, I hit Rory. I said, I refuse. I laugh. Literally, I was laughing the whole time me and Rory were texting. I said, I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror tomorrow without going, yuck. Because what if he doesn't respond? Which
that would be fucking
I'm fighting.
crazy.
Now I'm sitting up to the Apollo with the blicky. I'm airing it out.
Damn.
Fuck all that. Like, if you don't respond to me, like, putting my fucking pride to the side and asking for tickets, like, now it's war. Now, Drake, you and I are at war.
And
right?
Meanwhile, he probably just was busy and didn't see it.
He has another night at the Apollo. Like, he's busy, right? But just your pride is just hurt.
Did a 30-song track list.
Pride is just hurt if he doesn't respond.
Or if he texts you back when he get back to Toronto, like, yo, sorry, just seeing this.
Just seeing this.
Just touchdown.
Nah, but then when he said, oh, next one, like, you're not doing this again.
Yeah, you're not doing Apollo again. So then I said, or what if he says the guest list is slammed? Because Drake would text you like, yo, guest list is slammed.
Could you imagine that response in your phone of just like, all right, that's my guy. He'll hit me back. Then you look, notification. Let me put that on ice.
Yeah.
I'll respond back in like 20 minutes. Look at my phone.
Slammed. Guest list is slammed tonight. So Rory says,
and what if he put slammed in all caps?
No, and what if he sends it with the slam
effect?
You cannot go on with your day. Right. You can't go on with your day.
Oh no, then you have to do like this is when you tuck your fucking tail between your legs. That's when you respond with, "Nah, I understand. Just let me know what you want after."
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Rory, that's disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Come on, maybe.
You can't tell a man that, yo, let me know what you want after.
Like what? Like y'all touching the city after?
Oh,
y'all touching the city?
Have some pride. It's just certain things. I'm sorry. I know. And me and Rory, we texted about this. I just can't. It's something in my body that will not allow me to do or say certain things. I just can't do it. Can't do it. So I enjoyed watching the setlist. Can we get back to the setlist? Because the setlist was amazing.
Oh no, I think there was more in that because at one point I was in the morning about to just send that message.
Well, you told me the night before. You said I'm texting him tomorrow morning, and I was like, okay.
Like preparing to text a man, like planning it out from the night before.
It was.
How did you sleep?
That was the last thing on your mind.
No, you have to understand. I was just trying to be considerate.
We trying to work yourself up to do it?
No, just look at the hour. I just thought it'd be rude to text someone at that hour.
How did you?
It would have been creepy to text someone at 4 fucking a.m.
And it's even nasty if you're like, he's probably asleep right now.
That was the last thing on Rory's
probably
mind.
busy.
You can't think a man is sleeping. That's disgusting. But yeah, so I looked at the set list. The set list was great.
He's probably resting his vocal cords.
Oh my God. You just didn't want to come off too thirsty.
Just thinking that a man is resting because he has a show and you want tickets and you don't want to ask him until the morning.
Men created that list. I'm trying. Did y'all hear them all? Men created that list of shit men.
Every dude feels me on this. Guarantee. You don't feel me on this?
I feel you on
Eddin would have sent a voice note.
I would have sent a picture. What you mean?
A picture
Eddin
of what?
for sure would have.
Of what?
You standing outside the Apollo?
Yeah.
Yo, dog, I'm here.
Like, yo, I'm waiting for you, fam.
It was funny because I think two girls hit me and was like, hey, I need some help. I'm outside the Apollo. Can you get me in? And I also wanted to respond and have fun with them. Like, yeah, just go to the front and say you with Maul.
Yeah. That would have been fucking hilarious.
I wanted to have fun with them, but I was like, I don't want to do this.
You should have sent him a link to BetterHelp.
Yeah, I was like, yo, why are y'all hitting me asking? I'm home watching the fucking football games. I'm watching the Lakers. Like, I'm chilling. I'm nowhere near the Apollo Theater. But it was just funny to have that exchange with Rory because just men, we're just stupid. We can't ask each other for. And here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy part. I know for a fact that if I worked up the fucking, what do you call it? I won't say balls, but if I just worked up the
balls.
If you put your pride aside.
Yeah, if you got rid of what is corny at the end of the day, which is male ego.
And I actually hit Drake and was like, yo, leave me some tickets for the night. Y'all tickets. He 100% would have.
Yes, before. That's why it's like, why am I not doing this?
1,000% would have. But I just could not.
Well, it was, which I had told Maul. I saw say something on there and was like, man, fuck it. Let me just hit this dude. Then I looked in the mirror and said, get a hold of yourself, Rory.
You have to look at yourself.
If the show was at 8 o'clock, Drake hits you up at 6:45. Yo, I still got 2 tickets for y'all. Was good.
They would have went.
Of course.
They would have hopped.
How fast are you putting your knockers on?
My knockers on?
Yeah.
Immediately.
I mean, let's put everything in perspective. This is arguably the biggest artist in the world. First of all, us joking that he's hitting us up, asking, telling us.
This is all jokes.
You can't turn down tickets to go see Drake at the Apollo. Like, you cannot.
Turn down. I'm saying I wanted to go. If these were available for purchase, I would have bought them.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
My male ego
wasn't. My male ego doesn't come from admitting how badly I would have liked to see the show. It looked incredible.
Yeah, no, the show looked incredible. It's just
about asking other men to go.
The show looks incredible.
That's where it lies.
Yeah, I just.
So if it was a woman,
if you knew one of the people on his team that was a girl, you would hit her.
That's even worse.
Yeah,
because then you get there and now they looking at you like, yo, who gave him tickets?
Yeah.
And you got to fight. Then I got to fight guys that I like. Like, I like you guys. I mean, there's no problem. This is my pride.
And listen, if that happens in our podcast green rooms at Sony Hall, I know it can happen at the Apollo.
Oh,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm looking at y'all.
Whoa.
A few times, like, who's in this green room right now?
Stop.
Don't look at me. I ain't never brought nobody in that green room.
That's all Eddin.
That's
ever.
Julian.
No, Rory and